December 20, 2016. What up, guys? Welcome to Gameover Entertainment, fresh off the press with this latest Walking Dead information from Telltale. Man, just read these tweets right here. We got some key art, we got some dates, we got all kinds of stuff here. Telltale has finally broken the silent treatment with us and is releasing some information on The Walking Dead. Thank goodness. All right, it looks like we'll be getting this game in our hands before the end of the year as they had originally promised. So episode 1 will be releasing on December 20th, 2016. So my original prediction was right, the second to last Tuesday in the month of December. All right, guys, so November is out of there, okay? I know they originally said that, but I'm just happy that it wasn't pushed back to February, because I was just seeing multiple sites out there, Toys R Us, GameStop, all kind of sites out there saying February 28th is when this thing's coming out, but that is for the season pass disc, which we now have a date for as well, which is coming out February the 7th. So hopefully we'll have 2 episodes underneath our belt at that time, but probably February 7th is gonna be the same day when we get episode 2. So yo guys, I'm excited about this. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at the key art, and then we're going to dive into some information about what Telltale's giving us here. And let's go ahead and look at the tweet. How far will you go to protect your family? The Walking Dead: A New Frontier premieres December 20th, 2016. And now we got some new key art showing you that Telltale is serious here. I guess we just had to get Batman episode 4 out there to the public, and now we're finally getting that Walking Dead news. You know, these characters, they don't look too happy, man. Clementine looks pissed. All right, Javier looks like he's sad, man. He's lost his family. That's what it's about. How far will you go to protect your family? So Javier's, he's pretty sad right here. And on the left, we have a new character. I'm not sure who this is, but based on what we know so far about the voice actors who's going to be involved in this series from IMDb, this is probably either Kate or Eleanor. Perhaps. Those are the 2 names that were leaked being possible characters in the overall cast. Alright, so let's go ahead and dive into this new information. I'm gonna read it out for you guys, well, at least some of the big points here. Going over to the webpage, The Walking Dead Telltale series A New Frontier premieres December 20th. Fellow survivors, many of you have been waiting for this. Yes, today we can share the premiere date for The Walking Dead: A New Frontier, the 3rd season in the critically acclaimed series, which will premiere digitally worldwide starting Tuesday, December 20th on PC, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, iOS, and Android. Okay, so basically everything that Telltale is known to release on. So it's nice to see that they're still supporting the Xbox 360 and the PS3. They're probably one of the last remaining developers still doing that. And down here we have the season pass disc art, and they said that you can find this on shelves at your local retailer on February 7th. So that's when you'll be seeing these discs here. And they also go down to say that you can pre-order from places like PlayStation 4 digitally and from Steam and get some pre-order incentives, especially the one for PS4 sounds really good. You actually get a copy of The Walking Dead Season 2 and The Walking Dead Michonne when you pre-order The Walking Dead New Frontier, the entire price season. So that is a pretty good damn deal. And Steam, you get the regular 10% off the whole entire season for ordering, but nothing for Xbox. Come on guys, we can make that happen, can't we? So the new artwork released today includes a couple of faces you might recognize and a couple new ones as well. While we're keeping a lot of specifics on who exactly these characters are under wraps just a little longer, we can share a bit more info today on what the upcoming season is really all about. When family is all you have left, how far will you go to protect them? 4 years after society has ripped apart by undead hands, pockets of civilizations emerge from the chaos, but at what cost? Can the living be trusted on this new frontier? As Javier, a young man determined to find a family taken from him, you meet a young girl who has experienced her own unimaginable loss. Her name is Clementine, and your fates are bound together in a story where every choice you make could be your last. Alright, so far it's sounding pretty interesting, man. Makes it sound like these choices are going to be really significant and really matter, but only time will tell for that. And also based on that description, you can really tell that they're really tailoring the story for new players as well, because they have Javier kind of starting off and meeting Clementine for the first time, and the way they worded it, they actually introduced Clementine in the description for new players who haven't played The Walking Dead to know who this character is. Alright, but us as veterans, we already know what the deal. So it looks like Javier is going to be in the beginning, and we'll be stumbling upon Clementine somewhere in episode 1. And then they go on to mention that they will be announcing more information and extended first look at the Video Game Awards on Thursday, December 1st. So guys, that is like a week away. That is like a week and a couple days away. So right around the corner. I'm amped. I'm excited for this, man. I'm just happy that Telltale is actually giving us something here, and this is pretty substantial. They gave us an actual release date, a whole like a legitimate month before it came out. So I do appreciate that. Now, we did not get the November 2016 release, but hey, at least we're getting it this year, like I said earlier. So I'm still really happy about this. Okay, guys. So what do you guys think about this information? Because that's all they announced right here. Thoughts below. Now it's looking pretty creepy right here. I'm looking at this cover art right here, and it's looking pretty ominous. You got a whole herd of walkers here, and we got presumably Javier's brother in the front here. We've seen him before in previous screenshots trying to run and get away from these walkers, so it looks like his life, Javier's family's life, is in danger. Okay, and this whole scene makes it look like a horror movie, more or less. So maybe they're bringing the fear element back into The Walking Dead, because I remember that in season 1 there were a couple instances where there were some jump scares or some kind of shocks and stuff that caught me off guard. Walker here, you didn't see it coming, and it could really have you jumping out your seat. Not too much of that in season 2, but if they are bringing that back for season 3, I personally more than welcome that, because The Walking Dead is still supposed to be, you know, after all the story and all the characterization, a survival horror. So we need to bring that horror element back to the game, and that's what they're going to do here. Based on this key art, it seems like they're going down that path. Definitely looking forward to this, guys. What are your thoughts on this other girl character here? How you think she's involved in the storyline? Like Telltale said, they're not really getting out their name, but based on IMDb, which if you believe it or not, her name is either Kate or Eleanor, and she has some type of significant role, at least in episode 1, because they put her on the key art. So she's definitely be involved in a major way, whoever this unknown character is at this moment. And also thoughts on the season pass cover artwork here, where we got Javier just larger than life. So yeah, Javier is going to be the main focus of this season. Telltale pretty much announced it right here. So guys, don't be salty. Give Javier a chance. Like look at his eyes. You can see in his eyes, like, please don't hate me. Just give me a chance. And Clementine's like, damn it, I wanted to be the main character. But nah, just messing around, guys. So Telltale also announced that they'll be using their new updated graphical engine, which we saw a preview of in the teaser they released a little bit earlier. So can't wait to see how they have improved upon The Walking Dead season 2 graphically, and see how it all is going to come together when they actually get the game released. Hopefully they got all the kinks worked out with Batman, because I think Batman's also using a new engine as well. And two questions I still have on my mind about the overall mechanics of how this is going to play out is, how will they transfer playability between Clementine and Javier? We already know that both these characters are controllable throughout this season, but we don't know how they're going to do it. Like, is Clementine controllable in the past? Because they did talk about diving into Clementine's past. And is Javier in the present? Is your choice who you want to control in certain situations, or is it dictated by the events in the storyline? Don't really know yet, but I'm curious to figure out how Telltale's going to do that. Also, we don't really know about how save files are going to transfer over yet. They talked about season 2 saves transfer over into this other season, but is it console based? Like, if you played it on 360, the only way you can get over to the new one is if you play it again on 360, or can it transfer over beyond consoles and stuff like Telltale has now with their Telltale accounts? But the old Xbox 360 and PS3 versions of season 2 did not have that feature. So don't really know how they're going to do that, because I'm actually stuck in that situation, going from Xbox 360 to Xbox One. So yes, guys, this is just me giving my quick thoughts about this, and me just hearing about it from Telltale. So I'm hyped. I am ready to play this game next month. Can't wait. And more news and sneak peek next week. Can't wait to break that down and see what new things we can learn about this new season of Walking Dead. And also, I want to give a big thank you to all the people hard working at Telltale Games trying to get The Walking Dead out there and actually getting this thing released before the end of the year. Because to be honest, I did not think it was going to make it. December 20th. I'll consider it an early Christmas present from Telltale Games. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to thumbs it up, and I'll catch you guys later for another one. Game over, out.